Now, the Ghana cedi continues to stabilize strongly against the dollar for almost 7 months now. Data secured from the Bank of Ghana puts the rate of depreciation at a little over 1%. Now, this is far better than the 10% recorded in the same period for last year. We're joined via Zoom by economist Courage Mate to help us make sense of the implication of this development on the economy. Welcome, Mate, for being with us here on the program. First of all, help us understand your independent assessment of what is accounting for the cedi's firm stability against major currency.
Well, there are a number of issues. We have mainly the fact that the central bank introduced into the market FX forward auctions onto the market since late last year.
Is there energy there?
We discounts. Can you hear me?
Great. Well, you know, Ghana's intervention has been very much strong when it comes to government, various, interventions to stabilize the cedi in that particular regard. How do you rate the intervention so far to make sure that we stand tall in terms of the currency against the dollar?
Well, it's been absolutely wonderful, and I think we'll rate it top notch because the mode with which the central bank operates the forward auctions is very unique. Because when they auction the dollars, they do not supply the dollars today because they forward auction. However, they take off the cedi equivalent today, and that limits the amount of cedis available for you to use to disturb the currency on the market. So that operation helps the cedi maintain stability before the supply side even comes into play. And then again, we also have to recall that before the pandemic, we already struck a $3 billion Eurobond that came through. Then during the pandemic, we got $1 billion from the IMF, $350 million from the World Bank, and something from the African Development Bank. Now, what foreign investors have seen by this regard is that for the short term, our FX needs have already been catered for. And for that matter, they are not punishing the Ghana cedi. So that has helped the Ghana cedi to be this stable for this long. And we expect that this stability will be sustained to the end of the year, despite the risk of elections.
That's kind of a very risky projection there. But what do you think managers must be doing currently to sustain the cedi's good run against the dollar?
Well, management, lies rightly in the hands of the central bank. So what they must be careful about is that despite the shortfall in government revenue and the need to step in to fund the government budget, we must keep an eye on the FX development so that it would not cause a destabilization of the stability we've already seen. And so whilst there's a need for central bank to step in like it's been done around the world to support government budget, we must also be cautious and proceed with caution because there could be an FX consequences of the excess liquidity. So you would want the central bank to support the government but proceed with caution with an eye on the exchange rate because it comes back to haunt inflation if the exchange rate loses, stability.
Courage, we're grateful that you joined us for that analysis. He's an economist with Data Bank.